If your existing application spans a sort of a hybrid cloud environment, that's where you have some of the application components are within your maybe a traditional data center, some of those application components are already maybe being migrated to the cloud. To get an understanding of how they communicate and interact together is very important, sort of even from a service management perspective, but also we're managing and just making decisions around maintaining that application as a hybrid application or moving it maybe solely into the cloud or back in-house. Using more conventional tooling to try and detect and calculate those dependencies can be a challenge, because you need to make sure that that tooling is capable of detecting dependencies and integrations, etc., for the cloud side and the traditional data center side. Our tooling, iQuate Cloud, allows you to collect those both components and bring them back together into a single view, so you can see those dependencies, relationships, and components in a single view, even if they span different cloud environments. So my experience of cloud migration, it's important to collect the right data at the start. And my view, that data, we need a good understanding of sort of the assets in the environment, so mainly the application workload components, so that's the software components, but also the existing infrastructure that's being used to support your business application. So that sort of infrastructure items like the amount of memory and CPU and disk across the environment, and then the software components that are running on top of that compute layer. So your versions of MySQL, your versions of your RabbitMQ in the environment. It's important to be able to collect that information, and then you can assess whether the application would be appropriate to migrate. So that's sort of working out whether any of the legacy components that are maybe not mapped too well into the cloud, that could maybe be upgraded first before and transformed as part of our migration strategy.